local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
Well, a few lingering showers this morning, but overall, relatively quiet start. Cloudy start for sure, so not necessarily the most beautiful beginning to your Sunday, but I mean, hey, you know, it's going to be a nice day outside regardless of what the sky looks like. Of course, you know, we get back into the 70s today. That's really the main thing there. We do continue with our rain chances. However, as we get into next week, you will find some good news in terms of just drying out and leaving all of that behind as we kind of settle into a more fall-like pattern. Today, I expect many of us to stay below that 80-degree mark. That will be great. You could thank probably the cloud cover for at least part of that, because that's kind of limiting the amount of radiation that we get reaching the Earth's surface and warming it up. So that's great news. But we have a just gigantic stationary front that's draped across much of the United States. That's driving at least part of the rain threat that we've been seeing. And yesterday was a little bit active. In fact, a few flash flood warnings, actually a tornado warning. That was in far northern Pennsylvania, not where we were, but definitely a day to a more memorable day in terms of active weather. And today, I don't really expect too much of that, but it is going to be a little bit messier in the sense that, you know, while we do expect the bulk of the storms to arrive in the evening, even during the day, you could see some of these pop-ups forming, dissipating, kind of all over the place, you know, general garden variety thunderstorms. And it's once you get into that 7, 8, 9 p.m. hour when you really see the intensity and the coverage pick up for these storm complexes. So, you know, something to keep in mind as you're going about your day. You know, just don't expect the entire day to be dry. Be vigilant. Obviously, watch the radar. You'll be just fine. Keep a raincoat on hand. Rest of the week, though, should be pretty good. Not only because we drop into the 70s, the low 70s, in fact, but things dry out. The sky starts to clear up, and by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, lots of sunshine, not a lot of rain, and a whole lot to look forward to. I mean, we drop into the 50s. You can start probably wearing a light coat if you wanted to at that point for those mornings. But I'm really looking forward to what we're seeing. And if you don't like the rain, just make sure you hunker down. And we've got clearer and sunnier skies ahead. We've got more coming up after the break.